You may have seen the term Sigma male floating around lately and wondered what it meant. Contrary to popular belief, a Sigma male is not just another name for an introverted guy or an alpha male. In fact, Sigma males are a completely different breed altogether. So what exactly is a Sigma male? A Sigma male is a man who lives outside of the mainstream social structure. He doesn't conform to societal norms and instead chooses to forge his own path. They are often misunderstood as loners or outcasts when they are just independent thinkers. They have a mysterious aura, making them very attractive to women. While Sigma males have always existed, they are becoming increasingly more common in today's society. This is because we now live in a world where individualism is celebrated and people are encouraged to pursue their own unique interests. With that being said, here are 10 reasons why Sigma male is trending everywhere. 1. The world is shifting from the traditional alpha male to the Sigma male. For centuries, alpha males have been the dominant force in the world. With his aggressive tactics and loud personality, the alpha has always been the one in charge. But times are changing. In today's society, the Sigma male is on the rise. With his quiet confidence and independent streak, the Sigma is quickly becoming the new leader of the pack, whether he wants to or not. With his inspiring vision and ability to think outside the box, people are naturally drawn to him. The Sigma man is the perfect example of what it means to be a man in the modern world. He is in touch with his emotions, listens more than he talks, and values experience over material possessions. He knows how to have a good time without getting caught up in the rat race. The world is changing, and the Sigma male is leading the way. The conventional alpha male model of success is no longer as relevant or appealing as it once was. The traditional system of hierarchies is slowly breaking down, and Sigma males are thriving in this new environment. Many people are fed up with the constant pressure from their superiors to conform. They are choosing to live a more authentic life, feeling inspired by the freedom that Sigma males enjoy. The Sigma is quickly making his mark, making him a force to be reckoned with. So what does this mean for the future? Only time will tell. But one thing is for sure. The Sigma male is here to stay. 2. It's hard to understand them. The Sigma personality may be one of the most difficult personalities to understand. Because they are neither beta nor alpha, it's tough to characterize their actions and decisions since they don't correspond with our binary understanding of what it means to be dominant or submissive. People are not used to such a rare personality, which sparks their curiosity and makes Sigma males popular at the same time. The Sigma man isn't motivated by the same things that drive other people. They don't care about power or prestige. They would rather live a life of quiet reflection than actively seek out attention. This can make Sigmas seem aloof or disconnected from the world around them. But in reality, they are just focused on their own inner journey. They are constantly processing information and trying to make sense of the world. This can be a bit frustrating for those who don't understand them. They may not always communicate what they're thinking or planning because Sigma males live in their own heads, but that doesn't mean they don't take you into consideration. Their cold exterior is just a way to protect themselves from the world's chaos. Once you get past their defenses, you'll find they are warm, caring, and compassionate individuals. If you take the time to get to know them, you'll realize they are some of the most interesting and insightful people you'll ever meet. 3. They are not afraid to be different. They don't try to fit into a mold or conform to what others say they should be. Sigma males are comfortable in their own skin and don't have to change themselves to please others. This allows them to be more genuine and authentic. There is an air of mystery surrounding them since they are very private individuals. Women are often drawn to Sigmas because they are intrigued by their enigmatic nature. This makes them more attractive than the typical alpha male who is trying too hard to impress. Sigma men stand out without even trying, often putting them in the spotlight without even seeking it. While they prefer to stay in the background, their unique personality is often noticed by those around them. It's like they have an invisible magnetism that draws people to them. They are becoming popular because more and more people are tired of inauthentic people who are just trying to fit in. We are craving genuine connections with others, and Sigmas are the perfect example of this. 4. They don't take BS from anyone. Sigma males have zero tolerance for nonsense or BS from others. If someone tries to take advantage of them or disrespect them, they will not hesitate to put that person in their place. They have strong boundaries and know how to stand up for themselves. This is something that many people lack in today's society. We are so used to being taken advantage of that we don't even realize it's happening. Sigmas are different because they won't tolerate this type of behavior from anyone. They know their own worth and refuse to be taken advantage of. This is one of the most admirable qualities about them. While some people might see this as being rude or aggressive, it is actually a sign of strength and self-respect. Being a doormat is not an option for Sigmas, and more people should learn from their example. Of course, there is a fine line between being assertive and being a jerk. Sigma men know how to walk this line, and they never cross it. They are the perfect example of how to be firm without being rude. 5. They are independent thinkers. Sigma males don't blindly follow the crowd or accept things at face value. Instead, they question everything and think for themselves. This allows them to see the world in a different, more unique way. This often puts them at odds with their peers who are satisfied with going along with the status quo, but it also allows them to see things that others miss. Sigma men are often misunderstood and disliked by those who don't understand them. While this can be difficult at times, it is also what allows them to inspire those around them. This inevitably makes them more popular over time as people come to appreciate their original perspective. When people are exposed to new and different ideas, it can challenge their own beliefs and force them to grow. Even if Sigmas are initially disliked, their independent thinking will eventually be respected and admired. 6. They are highly adaptable. While alpha males tend to be inflexible and set in their ways, Sigma males know how to adapt to different situations. This makes them very difficult to pin down, as they are always in a state of flux. They are very good at reading people and understanding their needs. This allows them to change their behavior in order to suit the situation better. They are chameleons who can quickly adapt to their surroundings. This adaptability also makes Sigmas very good at problem solving. They can see different sides of a problem and come up with creative solutions that others wouldn't think of. While a Sigma man can be in charge if they need to be, they don't require the validation of being the leader in various social situations. Because they can fit into whatever role is needed at any given moment, Sigmas are more fluid and flexible than alpha males, and therefore more commonly successful in any situation. This confidence can often intimidate those around the Sigma male, leading them to think that Sigma is trying to take over. But in reality, he is just trying to find the best way to get things done. 7. They embrace their dark side. Sigma males are not afraid to embrace their dark side. They are comfortable with their shadows and know they are an integral part of their personality. This allows them to be more balanced and well-rounded individuals. Most people are afraid of their dark side and try to suppress it. This often leads to inner conflict and chaos. Sigmas are different because they have learned to accept their dark side. This doesn't mean they are bad people. It just means they are real people. They don't try to hide their flaws or pretend to be something they're not. This is one of the most refreshing things about them. Sigma men are often the best friends you can have because they will always tell you the truth, even if it hurts. They are not afraid to confront you with your own issues. This might not be what you want to hear, but it is what you need to hear. They know the only way to grow and improve is by facing your demons head-on. They are not afraid of the dark because it is an essential part of life. We all have a dark side, and it's time to start embracing it. Our shadows are a part of who we are, and they should be acknowledged. Sigma males can teach us a lot about this important aspect of our personality. 8. They enjoy being alone, but they value other people. Sigma males will always cherish their independence and solitude. They are not the type of people who need to be around others to feel complete. In fact, they often prefer their own company to that of others. This doesn't mean that Sigmas don't value other people. They just understand that they don't need constant companionship in order to be happy. Just because they enjoy being alone doesn't mean they're antisocial. They are perfectly capable of being social when the situation calls for it. They just don't feel the need to be around people all the time. Sigma men are introverts who need time to reflect and be alone because other people act like energy vampires around them, even if they care for those people deeply. Even though Sigmas may seem like they're disconnected from the world, they still understand the importance of having valuable people around them because they won't be able to accomplish all their goals on their own. 9. They have their own code of ethics. Sigma men are not afraid to live by their own code of ethics. They have a strong moral compass and stick to it no matter what. This can be a very admirable quality, especially in today's society. We are constantly bombarded with different ethical codes, which can be very confusing. Sigmas are different because they have a clear sense of right and wrong. They live by their own set of rules and don't let anyone else dictate their behavior. This is one of the most liberating things about being a Sigma male. You are not bound by the expectations of others, and you can live your life exactly how you want to. This doesn't mean you should be a sociopath, but you should be true to yourself. Your code of ethics is what defines you as a person. It is the foundation upon which your life is built. If you don't have a strong moral compass, then your life will be all over the place. Unfortunately, many people do not have a clear code of ethics. They are easily influenced by their peers, and they often make decisions based on what is popular or socially acceptable. This is not the way to live your life. Sigma males are not afraid to stand up for what they believe in, and they always stick to their guns. We could all use a little more moral fortitude in our lives. 10. They don't need validation or approval from others. We live in a society that is obsessed with approval. We are constantly seeking validation from our friends, family, and peers. This can be a very destructive habit, leading to a lot of inner turmoil. Sigma males are not needy or codependent. They don't need validation or approval from others to feel good about themselves. Being needy is a form of weakness, something that Sigmas simply do not tolerate. They are confident and self-assured individuals who don't base their self-worth on the opinions of others. This doesn't mean that Sigma males are arrogant or egotistical. They just have a healthy sense of self-worth. While alpha males are the type of people who always need to be in the spotlight, Sigmas are okay staying in the background. Sigma men aren't shy. They're just the quiet type who doesn't seek attention.